Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's going on, y'all? Hold on, let me fix my screen real quick and get our other cousins in the chat, and we're going to go ahead and get straight to this. All right, what's going on, good people? I just popped in real quick, okay? Short, sweet, straight to the beat. Let me get my other cousins in on the chat. You got to be live, and you got to be present in order to catch what I'm about to throw. You got to catch it with two hands. What's going on, Instagram cousins, YouTube, and Facebook? It is your girl, Dr. Tawana Worlds. Came by here to be short, sweet, straight to the beat, okay? And I ask kindly that you share. We don't know what people are going through. You know, we don't know what people are in need of, but I got some amazing opportunities. And like I said, you got to be present to catch it. These are my last final calls. I told you guys that I will not be here spending all my time going live, all of that good stuff. I talked about it in a previous video live. So before I just go 100% automation over here, AI, twin, avatar, leading into my community, then these live, broadcasts that I host, and I'll put y'all up on game while y'all should be moving the way that you should be moving, and the things that are coming, we're done with that, okay? I am. Got to find somebody else to keep feeding you, and warning you for you to sit around and absolutely do nothing. Playtime over, it's the big leagues. Ain't nobody playing because we not playing because they're not playing. We should not be playing, okay? Right now, people don't know if they're going to be able to afford next week's rent, groceries, bills. Let's just sum it up like that. So I'm only here to give you some opportunities. These are some things I pulled out of the vault. Okay. This is the name of the game for the next 30 minutes only. These are on live only discounted opportunities. Okay. You have to be live and you got to be ready to go. Not going to waste a whole bunch of your time. I don't want you to waste a whole bunch of my time. Give me 1 second. All right, my bad, y'all. Y'all already know how it is, okay? We work from wherever we at, and the kids are in there playing and doing too much while I'm live and did not know I was live, so excuse me. Nevertheless, where you can catch me is either going to be in my mentorships or a community that I am putting together, and I will announce that, probably on my final day with these live broadcasts. Again, what you will see on these pages, because I use these pages to run ads and different things of that sort. With me coming by here, spending my time and trying to awaken the masses, we're just done. Okay, we had our breaking point. So a lot of things that I try to do it all in one live. On the last live, it just was impossible. So for the next 30 minutes, these are 30 different opportunities, not 30, excuse me, for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to share some opportunities that are $30, okay? And it's only going to be $30 for the next 30 minutes. And then I'm going to move on to whatever else, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started like that. If you know somebody that need to make them some extra money, if you know somebody that need to make them some extra money right now, okay? Not tomorrow, but right now. If you know somebody that needs to make some extra money, consistently every day, not just one time, but continually, then please go ahead and share this live. Okay. This is my going away gift. Go ahead and get this pulled up over here. While I'm pulling this up over here, I do want to let y'all know, if you haven't seen it, some of you have, some of you may not have. Um, I've been saying it for a very long time. I will share this because this is a warning, a massive warning. I've been saying this for a very long time. I want to say maybe in 2020 or 2021, when I saw that they put water on the stock market and that you can actually buy stocks and water. The only reason why you would ever do something like that if there was going to be some type of shortage of water. Okay. So I've been sounding the alarm ever since then. What is up with this? Where they got to put the water on the stock market? You can go longer days without food, but you cannot go maybe more than 3 days, 4 days without water. So water is vital. It is very necessary. It's in abundance. So we should never have water on the stock market. I mean, that's evil. You're taking God's natural resources that He provided for all of His people, and now you're making people pay for that. And with that being said, when I also sounded the alarm when they caught them Chinese nationalists up in Las Vegas a couple of months ago, maybe about a month to a month and a half ago, they raided another warehouse, and in this warehouse, it had all kind of viruses, uh, AIDS, herpes, STDs, COVID. You can go look it up on Google. It was in Las Vegas. All you got to go do is type in Chinese National Lab busted in Las Vegas. Make a long story short, it was the lab that they raided and busted was right next door to a water reservoir. I made noise about that too because y'all getting too close to our water and to our soil. Prior to that, last year there was two national Chinese nationalists. They were, I believe, in Michigan, studying at the University of Michigan or somewhere like that. Y'all can go look that up too. They were arrested for smuggling biochemical weapons into the United States, preferably worms or some type of mushroom that goes into the ground, into the soil, and it makes the cattle die, as well as start causing a lot of stomach issues, liver issues for us who consume the meat that has been contaminated from this infected soil. And then the other one was like, I know one was a mushroom and one was something else. If it wasn't a mushroom, it was a worm. That's what it was. It was a worm. And this worm also affects the water and affects the soil. So these Chinese were smuggling that into the United States, trying to attack our soil, and not only our soil, but our water. Why am I saying all of that? Because now the FBI and the Pentagon is putting out an urgent warning that our water is under great attack. And they're going to blame this stuff on Iran. That's who they already saying. We're going to blame this stuff on Iran. Okay, y'all go look it up. And I don't believe it's Iran at all. They said Iran was going to attack us with drones. And if you allow Iran and anybody else to fly in airspace and harm civilians, then y'all failed us. I don't care what kind of army you got. Y'all failed us. So just pay attention to that. Be very aware. This is like a high threat. about our water. You guys start storing up on, water. You can store water for up to 3 years if you store it properly. And not only that, start investing into some water filtration systems because it could become a very valuable commodity if you start now before anything goes down. You would better be off and be well off prepared. You can sell bottles of water, half of bottles of water with the water that you stored up because you took preventative measures. Okay. I will show you guys a couple of, do I have those here? One second. So that you can see these are news articles and you know exactly where to go look them up. Let's see. Here's the one. Let me make the screen bigger. Okay. Here is an article here. New FBI warning reveals phishing attacks hitting private chat. So not only is it the water that, of course they're saying like we're gonna have a cyber attack. Um, I don't know, how true that is, but I do know that China can very much so, disrupt our power grid. I know that for a fact. I also know that there are cables that connect us to internet and all of that stuff in the ocean, on the bottom floor of the ocean. And I also know that China was just down there scrubbing the ocean floor. And I shared that with you all, saying that they were preparing a submarine water attack on the United States. But they're telling everybody all of a sudden now, Iran, you know, these new chat bots and your messages, your DMs, they not safe either. So I'm going to start with that one. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that too. There was another article on news. Feds issue urgent warning for internet users to update your routers immediately. I'm gonna reserve what I'm gonna say to the end. I'm just putting y'all up on the latest. Be aware. Okay. Cyber attack targets U.S. infrastructure and other cybersecurity news. So they want everybody to be prepared for some type of cyber attack because now the FBI is warning heavily about the water and about the cyber. Your your chat bots, your browsers, all of this stuff. Iran planning cyber attack on U.S. infrastructure. Intelligence community warns. Now, I'm going to tell you why they are saying the water is going to be affected. If you shut down the power, then the water cannot be filtered. The water can't go through the dams and the reservoirs. I think they call like levees or reservoirs, anything that operates manually, we wouldn't be able to clean the water. We wouldn't be able to do any of that. So shutting down the grid can actually 100% affect us. Water, everyday life, shopping, but most importantly, water. You can't clean it for contaminants. You can't test it. I mean, we would be screwed. So that is something that I want you all, to know, to be aware of, to be prepared for. Because, like I said, you can go longer without food than you can water, and it is really, really, really urgent that you take heed because it's not their job to save or protect you. It's your job. That's why warnings come. Second thing I want to mention is I've said this all the way back, I believe, in 2017, 2018, when I first heard it. Some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not know. that the story about how I got started in the credit repair industry. I've shared it enough that I'm not going to share it here now, but I was going strong on credit, saw great results on my credit, tapped in with a credit repair, attorney, legal team, and they got me together. And so I became a brand ambassador, started telling everybody about it, started getting other people results, etc. Right? Of course, by me being involved in this company and being a representative, I got firsthand information about the changes and policies and effect that was going to go into place pertaining to credit. And so when I first found out that they were coming with the FT10 model, that they were doing away with FICO, FICO scores, mortgage scores. People think, when you go check Credit Karma, that's the final say on your credit report. No, that's not. That's a Vantage score. Your real score is a FICO score. Okay. And that's, the model that when you want to go buy a house, when you really want to go get a credit card, when you really want to go get some assets, they go with FICO. When you trying to go, get some utilities in your name, cell phone services, they'll use your Vantage score. Even, going to car dealerships, they'll use that Vantage score as well. And they have a different Vantage score. But I made a lot of noise about the FT10. And then when Donald Trump made the announcement last year that he was changing up the credit scoring model and upgrading to a Vantage 4.0, and I found out the information about that, I'm like, boy, look at here. People, when I tell you this country, I'll say this real loud and real proud. If God don't come and help us, we won't be helped. If y'all think that what we're going through right now is something, then brace yourself. Okay? Because that good old book say this is just the beginning of sorrows. When you see wars and rumors of wars, when you hear about nations rising up against nations, don't fear. This is not the end of the world. It's just the beginning of sorrows. I'm telling you. The life of luxury and comfortability that we have been familiar with for all of our life, pretty much in a sense. There have been groups of people who've had to hustle and struggle all their life. But we've still been very comfortable compared to other countries, 1000%. And that's coming from somebody who's been outside of the country. When I tell you I am so blessed, and you are too, to live here in the United States, in the UK, when you start getting to some of them Eastern countries, it's terrible. It's really, really terrible how they live. It's unbelievable. But I said it then, I'm going to say it now. These people are hell bent, for whatever reason, on just dominating every man, boy, woman, girl. It don't matter. We want full, total control. And then to make it harder for people to own any property. When I tell you they want control, ain't no owning property. That's coming soon. So when I come by here, it's really a plea. It's really a plea. Care enough about yourself. Wake up out of the matrix. Do something for yourself. It's on you. It's not on them. You got to see what is coming so that you can prepare for what is coming. Only a fool will see what is coming and not prepare for it. So now you have in 2026, I tell you, they're gearing up for this 2030 agenda. They are really gearing up for this 2030 agenda. Okay? Vantage 4.0. This is how this credit model works. If you have a credit card and you have maxed out your credit card, and this month you maxed it out, and then next month you just paid the minimum and spent the minimum back, still maxed out, and then next month you just paid the minimum and spent, the money back, and it's maxed out, and you just keep on carrying over the debt, your score is going to drop by 100 points, 100%. That is how you will be judged. How you pay your utilities. Okay? Is your utility bill paid in full? Are you just paying the bare minimum? And this is real life data. They're using AI to be able to see if you're paying your rent payments on time. Is it partial payments? Is it paid in full on the date that it's supposed to be paid? This is how they will judge you. You will not be able to get utilities. You won't be able to get a rental car. You won't be able to get a place to live, especially if you have poor spending habits. That's what they're going after. They're not no longer going after, did you do business with this company and you defaulted on that? They're going after your real-time payments, what you're doing in your day-to-day. If you carrying balances over your credit score is going to be tanked real bad. And it rolls out April, okay? The end of April 2026. And it's not rolling out massively yet. They are only going to allow a few banks to go ahead and use it first, see how well it does, and then they're going to go ahead full sale and roll it out for everybody else. So with that being said, while you have the time, you ought to be doing something, because nobody is going to be hurt from this but you if you already in a bad predicament with your credit. And I'm going to pull that up on the screen so that you can see that, okay? See if I showed y'all all these articles. Okay, here was the other ones. Cyber attacks targets U.S. infrastructure and other cyber news. So they're sharing this news everywhere, literally, except on our news stations. Feds issue urgent warning for internet users to update your routers and all of that stuff that I showed you guys earlier. But let me get over here to this credit thing. Hold on 1 second. Let me go find this. All right. Oh, okay. So April 22nd. Okay. And this is only about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac today. Effective April 22nd, 2026, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, has officially transitioned into the execution phase for new credit scoring models. You won't be able to buy a house. With Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac now accepting Vantage Score 4.0 for mortgage loans. Hold on. What did that just do? Okay. Key implementation details. Vantage Score 4.0 is active. Lenders can immediately use Vantage Score 4.0 to assess borrowers' creditworthiness. Limited initial rollout. This change is starting with a group of approved lenders to ensure, okay, that it works. Same thing that I just said, but I want to show it to you. Let me go back the other way. I'm going the wrong way. Vantage Score 4.0 is active. Lenders can immediately use Vantage Score 4.0 to access borrowers' creditworthiness. The change is starting with a group of approved lenders to ensure operational readiness before it becomes broadly available across the industry. Classic FICO remains for right now. Lenders not in the initial rollout must continue using the classic FICO scores for all three major bureaus. FICO 10T coming soon. This is the one, okay? Implementation for the FICO score 10T model is underway, with historical data expected to be published this summer and full acceptance planned for a later date. This year, though, okay? I'm going to show you how it impacts borrowers. More inclusive data. The newer models incorporate trended data, such as consistent on time payments for rents, utilities, and phone bills. The shift is specifically designed to help younger or first time home buyers who may have a thin credit file under traditional scoring systems. By introducing competition to FICO's long-standing dominance, the FHFA expect some loan-level credit reporting expenses to decrease. I bet they do. I bet they do. Was y'all not able to see that? Hold on. I think I just stopped sharing it. Oops. Hold on. Let me go back the other way. This is the first one that I was sharing in case you didn't see it. This is the second one, okay, where the lenders, a certain select lenders can use this right now. It's limited initial rollout. For right now, they're still using FICO. Then it talks about the FICO 10T that is coming soon. But here's the most important, because the devil is always in the details. How does it impact borrowers? Right there. Excuse me. It's going to impact you because they're no longer going to go off of this FICO that they've been going off of to see, have creditors placed debts on your consumer report and how long you were late on certain debts before they charge them off. This is real-time data. They get to check and see if you've been paying your cell phone bill on time for the last 6 months. Have you been making your rent payments consistently? Do you know what type of damage that's going to do to a lot of people in order for you to be able to afford or get into here or get into there or get approved for this or be able to borrow this or whatever the case may be? That's why the time for you to stop fooling around is now, literally. I don't care if you take some free information and do something with it. If you can make extra income to go and take care of your debt, because you owe the debt and you want to go ahead and settle it out or pay for deletion, do that. Do that. Because when they coming for you, and they coming for everybody, okay? This is a new world order. Ain't nothing we can do about it. It's written in scripture first and foremost. Secondly, okay, they hell bent on carrying out their assignment. It is in full-fledged, going to hell with gasoline draws on type of acceleration going on. And a lot of this stuff has to be in place, at a specific time frame. So 2026 has its own set of things that need to be in place. By 2027, those things have to be in place, all for this glorious 2030. Okay, that's where we're going. So with that being said, here's some opportunities on my way out the door. Okay. And I shared, I think, 2 the other day, but here's some. For the next 30 minutes, I'm going to go over just a couple of them. After I go over those, then I'll go ahead and move on to the other ones. And I'm not going to do a whole lot so nobody don't get confused. I'm going to do the most important ones, the ones that I know, will make you a lot of money. But before I do that, I want to show you guys something. Give y'all a freebie, okay? For those who ain't, okay, I'm still trying to hustle, whatever the case may be. I'm going to give you a freebie. ChatGPT is a free tool. And right now you can make money with ChatGPT. There's a lot of business owners, lots of them, that need social media marketing. And if you don't know what to say, you don't want to get on no camera, you ain't got time for all of that at this present time, then cool. Sit behind the scenes. You don't have to have no laptop, no desktop. If you got a phone and you got Wi-Fi connection, then you have the ability to make money. Bottom line. As long as you stable and you can sit down, I mean, literally, I was doing it, okay, in hotels. There's no way that you should not be able to make you some money unless you're lazy or you just don't care. Because it's this simple what I'm about to show you. If I want to go to the internet, let's go there first. Hold on. Let me try to close out a tab and show you. Let me go. Let me see what I can close out real quick. Uh, Hold on, y'all. Let me find this tab. What is this? Let me close this one out. All right. So let me show y'all. Let me go here first. This is for the free 99. Okay. Come to Google. And I am going to look for let me see, pet groomer. And I am going to shoot out a 4.4. Let's see. Petco, care.com. Hold on one second. I'm going to just pick this Grooming Dales, okay? I'm going to pick, and let's see if this person has a website. And then, oh, here we go. Let's see if they got a website right here. Okay. Let me go ahead and copy this real quick. And I am going to stop the share right there and share my screen over here. Let me see if I go to, I'm going to try it in Claude first. Okay. I'm going to say, can you create a 5-slide carousel for this business? Okay, so I say, can you create me 5-slide? I'm gonna put Instagram carousel for this business with call to action. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to paste this link to their website. And all I told her to do is, can you create me a 5-slide Instagram carousel for this business with a call to action? It's going to go ahead and do its own thing, scan the website or whatever the case may be, and it's going to give me the information that I need to create some images, some graphics, right? So I am going to ask for the prompts. Once it finishes generating, would you like me to create additional? Not yet. Okay, so I am going to copy this right here. And we're gonna come over here to ChatGPT that will create the image for you, for me. It's for the free 99, okay? This is for the free 99. Hold on, wrong share. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the right one back up here. I can't turn the camera around over here on Instagram, unfortunately, because I need both of my hands at the time, right? So I'm gonna start a new chat, and I'm gonna say, I wonder if ChatGPT can do the same thing. Let me see. I'm gonna ask it to do the same thing. Hold on. I'm sure it can, but let's see. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, can it do the same thing that I just asked Claude to do, which was to generate me some carousels? Okay, can you create me 5 slide Instagram carousel for this business? Okay, so it do the same thing. Boom. Search their website. Okay, here's the map for this place. It went and searched their website, got their brand colors, so they know exactly what colors it is. I'm going to ask, can you create first carousel image with bold text and headline on image? Okay, I asked, can you create the image? I might be able to flip this around real quick, let y'all see actually what I did. That way you can screenshot real quick or something. All I did was say, can you create me 5 slide Instagram carousel for this business with a call to action? And then I went ahead and pasted this business website so that it can scan the website and then go ahead and create me some graphics. Okay, your pet deserves VIP treatment. Why grooming matters. Services offered. Why choose us, and then call to action. It's 5 slides. So this is the first image that it created for me from with their brand colors and everything. Grooming deals. Happy Pet starts here. So now I'm gonna just tell it, create the next one. Okay, so that's the first one. Now grooming deals don't know anything about me, and I don't know anything about them. But guess what? I can definitely go in to that location since it's locally, or I can get his contact information, social media information, some form of me reaching out to them, call the number on the phone, on the website, and say, hey, I'm a marketing agency and I created you some Instagram slides, some Facebook carousels that you can use to actually drive more traffic to your business. And I'd be interested to know if you would be interested in having me manage your social media for like 30 days. The first 7 days, we will do a trial. You don't pay me no money. If you get at least 1 to 5 new clients in 7 days, new eyeballs, new followers, new likes, then you can pay me for the 3 weeks. I'll do this for you for $500 a month. It didn't take you no time. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell it next. Now this business don't even have to promote his business. It don't have to go to a graphic designer and say, hey, could you create me, some graphics or some promos for this week, and pay the graphic designers $1,500. Pay me $500. It take me less than 10 minutes to have you all the way together. I can actually create you 30 days worth of content and schedule it to post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the next 30 days for $500. Take me 1 hour to set it all up. One, using AI. Okay, here go the third image. Pamper your pet today. Get your baby a bath brush, de-shedding, nail trimming. Look at this. Okay, it's 5 slides. So that's number 3. We're going to go ahead and do number 4. And like I said, this don't cost you nothing. You can do this for barbershops, beauticians, restaurants, plumbers, the city council, chamber of commerce. I'm giving y'all game on my way out. Okay. Don't say nobody ain't ever gave you anything. I have been giving y'all free game. I have been giving y'all free game. You don't do nothing with this, it's your fault. Okay, you don't do nothing with this is your fault. And after it creates that last one, I'm gonna go ahead and just have next typed in there, already ready for me to go. Now you see how simple that was? I literally went to the internet and typed in pet groomer. It pulled up. I showed you step by step. It pulled up grooming deals. And I told it one simple prompt. Can you create me a 5-slide Instagram carousel for this business with a call to action? And that call to action is, hey, give us a, follow. Give us, come by the store, get your discount here, whatever the case may be. Okay. That is the 4th one. And the last one is going to be call to action. So now I can go and post that for them. I can auto schedule it, set it and forget it, and let it do its own thing and let traffic be driven to it. I can go in and what I'm going to show you next is, did it generate the next image? No, come on, get yourself together. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You don't take no breaks. Oh, there we go. All right. So now it's creating the last one. I'm going to say, let me go over here and say this. Come over here and say, can you give me headline, hashtag, and text script for this post? I gotta wait for it to finish doing that. Lastly, can you give me contact info and script to sell social media marketing to this business owner on a month-to-month basis with the price included. Okay, so if you don't know what to say, and this is the last slide right here. Okay, the call to action is going to be call us today. Appointments fill fast. Here go they, location, and then follow them to stay updated. Okay, this is the images that they created for grooming deals. Realistic images. Okay, different dogs that look like the same dog. Maybe it is the same dog. Here's their services, what they do. Okay. Here's what they specialize in. Here's the results of you pampering your pet. And then here's some info, which you can expect. Okay. So I told it, give me headlines, hashtags, and text script for this post. Also, give me contact information and a script to sell social media marketing to this business owner on a month-to-month basis with price included. I'm just going to hit send prompt, and voila, I'm going to know exactly what to say. I'm going to know exactly what to post for them. Headline for the post is going to be fresh look, happy pets. That's our promise. Your pet deserves more than a grooming appointment. They deserve love, care, and a fresh new glow up. At Grooming Dales, every pet is treated like family, from gentle grooming to wagging tails. We make sure your furry friend leaves looking amazing and feeling even better. Experienced groomers, loving hands, clean and safe environment, personalized care. Visalia, California. There's a number of appointments fill fast. Book your pet spa day to day. Tag a parent who need this. Here's the hashtags you're going to use. And then here's the business owner contact information. Here's my script to sell my social media. Hey, my name is Dr. Tawana Worlds, and I came across Grooming Deals and saw the amazing service you offer pet owners in Visalia. Businesses like yours should be getting way more visibility online because pet owners love finding trusted groomers through Instagram and Facebook. I specialize in helping local businesses like pet groomers attract more customers through professional social media marketing. That means custom posts, reels, before and after pet transformation, customer engagement, hashtags, and local targeting to help keep your calendar full. Right now, I love to offer you a simple month-to-month package so there's no long-term contract or commitment. For the starter growth plan, $4.97 a month, you will get 12 custom posts per month with your captions, hashtags. Your local audience will be targeted. You'll have the opportunity for them to DM or comment to engage your support. And then we'll optimize your profile and we will produce you a monthly growth report. If you want the premium, you get everything above: reels, videos, edits, paid ads, setup guidance. We will run ads. We will set it up so that you can run ads with a more aggressive growth strategy. Even 2 to 3 new grooming clients per week can easily cover the investment and grow your profit every single month. Would you be open to a quick 10-minute call this week so I can show you exactly how we can grow grooming deals online? Okay. And then it tells me the best pitch tip. So now I know exactly what to say. If I got to contact them by email, I'm finna write this up. Simple as that. There is a platform that you can pay $97 a month and have it written up for you, managed for you, posted for you, and literally it takes 5 minutes. That's it. And everything is scheduled out for you. You can have multiple clients. Okay. And as I just showed you, no lesser than $500 a month as a total beginner. Now you just do the math. And if you get 5, because you can do 5 clients in a month. And you know what? Lesser than 2 hours worth of work. You got 5 clients in 1 month working lesser than 2 hours in a month, sitting right at your laptop, okay? Sitting right at your phone, sitting right in your bed. I don't care. It's a prompt. And now you have 5 clients paying you $500 a month. That is $2,500 a month extra. That will help you with your gas. That will help you with your rent or your mortgage. That will help you with your food. That will help you with your cost of living. Why? Because if you don't got nothing that's going to make you some extra money, honey, you're going to starve and you're going to perish. Period. Point blank. I'm all about you just trying to make you some extra money. That's it. That's it. I'm all for you taking care of you. I'm all for you taking care of yourself. I'm all for you being dependent on you. Okay? And not the government. If they can assist you along the way, so be it. Momentarily. Okay? Momentarily. So be it. Okay? But this is something for the free 99 you can get started with right now. You can go on and you can ask ChatGPT. Hold on. I call mine's cousin. Do this business have a social media following? And which platforms? I mean, this is called lazy money. Real talk. This is called lazy money. That way, if they got certain social media platforms, and you can go look at their profiles and see, oh, they really not even advertising their stuff. Oh yeah, this is. You don't think a business owner gonna be like, heck yeah, give me some more people here. I'm in business to make money. Cousin, I checked it out. Yes, this business does have some social media presence, but it looks underutilized, which means an opportunity for you. Currently, they have a Facebook, which is active, best existing presence. Groomingdale has a Facebook page listed as Groomingdale Pet Salon with approximately 900 likes of followers. Check in review photos and some recent activity. That tells us customers know the brand already. Okay, Instagram, weak. Limited visibility. I found some Instagram references, but not a strong branded optimized page, clearly dominated search results. That usually means inconsistent posting, weak SEO on profile, no real strategy, no local hashtag domination, and they missing money. They miss booking traffic. What this means for you, okay? I can offer. Now they done told me instead of $4.97 to go up to $5.97. Pet groomer growth package. We gonna grow your presence online. Okay, and this is what you're gonna get. And guess who gonna do all of this for me? ChatGPT. So this is free. Why does this business need this? So when I come to them, I'm already coming to them correct. And then they rewritten me another sales script. I came across your business and noticed Groomingdale's already has a strong reputation locally. You done the hard part. Congratulations to you. Okay. But what I also noticed is your social media could be bringing in way more bookings every month. Pet grooming is one of the best businesses for Instagram and Facebook because before and after pet transformation performs extremely well online. I help local businesses grow monthly through professional content, reels, captions, hashtags, and strategies that turn viewers into appointments. I love to help Groomingdale become the go-to most visible groomer in Visalia. My month-to-month package is $5.97 a month, and it includes your content creation, your reels, your posting strategy, and your growth support. Even just 3 to 4 extra bookings per week can easily pay for itself. Would you be open to a quick minute chat this week? Okay. So if you didn't ever want to get in front of the camera or in front of people, this is a sure way for you to do that. Sure way. Okay. For you to go ahead and make you some money. Free 99. Put free 99 in the chat if you got some game that'll make you some money. You can be in business by tomorrow. If you took this information I just gave you, okay, that's what make me mad about my people. Be like, oh, I can't afford that. You lying. Okay, you not being no economist. God expects you to be an economist. Stop lying talking about you ain't got money. You don't feel the importance of investing in yourself. That's what the problem is. Okay, because even if you knew nothing about social media and how to use the internet, there's something in your closet that you do not wear or cannot fit. There's something in your house, some type of heirloom, some type of something very valuable in your house. Okay, and if you can't find nothing there, you have a stove. You can go to the dollar store and bake you some cookies. How do we expect to have more if we ain't willing to minimize the minimum? Come on, be for real. One thing that struggle or lack is going to show you is really if you're going to come out or if you're going to stay stuck. A lot of people just choose to accept this is the narrative. I'm gonna be poor, and this is unacceptable to me, y'all. That's why I won't leave y'all alone about this. I know I'm not finna witness no millions of people just hungry, homeless. Nah, I got to do something. So here's my big something that I'm doing, okay? For the next 30 minutes, for real, for real. And I'm gonna leave y'all alone after this. Probably gonna edit this down to about 30 minutes or so. Before the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna give y'all some opportunities, okay? To pay $30, 47 or $97 for some of these products. Very first thing I am going to put up here for $27 is, let me see which one I'm gonna go through first. I got a couple of them, but I want the ones that make the most sense. It's gonna help you make money instantaneously. I gave you something for the free 99. If that's all y'all was looking for was free, we can depart right here, right now. Okay, this part is for action takers only. You ready to get busy? You ready to do something with your credit? I should have to beg you to fix your credit. Your life should be tired. Your life is begging you to fix your credit. Literally. If they take the cash and you have no access to money, you have access to credit. And that will absolutely be beneficial to you. If you lose all rights to cash, you should at least be leveraging your credit before these people make it so hard that you cannot borrow a loaf of bread. Do something now about that. That's very important. My number one educational resource and my number one educational piece of information that I can give to anybody, but especially my cousins. They did us a disservice when they taught us the wrong things about credit. And that's painful. Because we could have built a whole entire nation. We could have built a whole entire world if we were educated just about the importance of credit. And that was done strategically because they didn't want everybody to know. But I'm telling you right here and right now, cash is king, but credit is power. Credit is power. If you have no money today, something happened, life happens, emergency, whatever the case may be, and your credit is decent, people will give you money. You can turn credit into money all day long, but you can't turn money into more money unless you're doing something illegal or unless you over here in this whole new gold rush called AI that is allowing you to literally make money, okay, on site. I'm not even done with this. I can amaze this woman. I can wow this woman. Cousin, can we create her this business a low ticket ebook? Okay. Hey, this gonna really drive maybe some a lead magnet. Okay, we can just use this for a lead magnet. Give me your email. For all those who get my ebook, you get discounts on your first visit or whatever the case may be. Okay. So I asked could they create me an ebook. Said yep. Okay, 7 secrets to keeping your dog fresh between grooming visits. That's perfect. Once you leave here, you need to know how to keep your dog smelling good, how to keep them trimmed, whatever the case may be. Okay. Huge audience. Why your dog stinks. That's a viral title. Sell it for $9. Okay. My number one pick, 7 secrets to keeping your dog fresh between grooming visits. Let's see why your dog stinks and how to fix it. I like 5. Okay. I'm just communicating with this bot. It's giving me ideas and okay, what you want? Here go the ebook I chose for her. Why your dog stinks and how to fix it. This title is emotional, funny, curiosity driven, solves a problem fast. Pet owners think instantly, wait, why does my dog stink? And then that gets clicks. Perfect price point, $9.99. I could do it for $7. I could do it for $17 with a coupon. Hey, you get 10% off your first visit with the ebook for $17. Okay. So now here's exactly what they're going to give me. I'm going to just tell it, create the ebook. What you can charge the business owner is $4.97 for one time build. I'm giving y'all free game that you can actually go charge $500. This is what AI is telling you you can charge as a total beginner. This ain't even from experience standpoint where I got it out the mud. Okay. I know the price points. I know the psychology of sales. I know all of that. But I got it out of the mud. I had to go train, research, libraries, hours, listening, watching. Okay. Now it's right at your fingertips. You don't even gotta wonder about, well, how much should I charge? It'll tell you. Okay. It'll tell you. I can build it. I can say, hey, one time build for $4.97, or I can do $197 build plus $297 marketing monthly. This can go viral on social media. 5 reasons why your dog stink. Okay. My honest opinion, cousin, this title can outform boring titles because it's funny, real, and pain based. If you say go, I'll build the full luxury ebook cover, 10-page ebook text, sales page, Instagram promo carousel, and the owner's pitch deck for this product next. I'm going to say full luxury ebook cover first. Okay, I want the cover first. I done led y'all to the water. Now you got to drink. Okay, it'll create everything for you so that you get more value when you go. Instead of saying, "Hey, I'll do your social media market," you're already coming with, "Hey, look, this is what I got." Okay, here it is. I don't even know you, but see how I hooked you up. Matter of fact, I'll leave these posts with you for free, even if you don't do no business with me. What I'm gonna do with them? I'm gonna leave an impression, okay, that I'm here to serve you. Not here to sell you anything, but I'm here to serve you. So hey, here's your ebook for the free 99. Okay, here's your carousels, okay, for the free 99. And if you want to grow your business and scale, okay, then hit me up. Look at the book cover. Look at the title of the ebook. Now this person is a book owner. Hello, somebody. Okay. Why your dog stinks. This will become a bestseller, literally. And how to fix it. I'm gonna tell cousin though, I'm gonna talk to it. Hey cousin, this is exactly what I want, but I don't want it to have that book template. Like I want the image so I can take it and transfer it over in Canva and build it out there. Okay. So it's gonna redo it for me because I don't like this right here. I don't like that I can use this as a mock-up, but this is not something that I want to present to her. I don't like that it already looks like it's a book, but I can use this as a mock-up to pre-sale an ebook I ain't even created. Boy, look here. Boy, look here. AI done created this for me, okay? I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. So let me go ahead and tell y'all exactly what it is that I got for y'all. Okay. First things first is credit. Let's get back to that. I just get really excited when I start showing this type of stuff because this is the stuff that's making people millionaires. And you could be the next one every single day. You got 3,500 chances to become the next millionaire. Every single day. Okay, so it went back and it corrected it the right way. I want it to be an ebook. It's not a real book, but you know what I can do with this book? I can also go upload it to Amazon for it. So now it's selling on Amazon. That makes the package even. Hey, pay me $9.97. You know how much money this book is gonna bring her? Title is viral. You got too many pet lovers. It's in her brand colors. These are her brand colors from her website. Everything matches. Okay, so it told me it's gonna build the front cover, and then what else did it tell me it was gonna build? 10-page ebook text. See, I'll just go back up here, right here. I just go right back up here and say, okay, next, this is what I want next. 10-page ebook text. So now it's gonna start building that out. I got a front cover, and now I got the ebook text. Okay, I already got the cover page. It's just gonna be the welcome. If your dog smells funky, don't worry, you're not alone. Many loving pet owners deal with odors, shedding, dirty paws, bad breath, and mystery smells. Good news, most dog smells can be fixed quickly with the right habits. This guide will show you simple ways to keep your pup smelling fresh, feeling good, and ready for cuddles. Let's get started. Dirty ears, the reason. Okay, how to fix it. Got to use the ear cleaner. Important. If ears are painful or inflamed, contact vet. So I already have everything that I need to go inside and in between my ebook. Okay. On page 10, here's a special offer, a call to action. You get 10% off your next grooming appointment. If you bring this ebook in with you, you get 10% off your next grooming appointment. I can just keep on building over and over and over. I don't know what the next thing was, but they say they can do the sales page. We're going to do the Instagram promo. That's some carousels, or it can do the pitch deck. But we can just keep on going on and on and on. I can say, hey, create a mini course. If somebody's looking to start their own pet grooming, create a mini course on that. So now she got multiple streams of income. You got more people coming, more people eyes on your products, because I'm handling your stuff for you. That's a $500 minimum. Don't even charge lesser than $500. $500 to $1,000 per client. Okay. So first thing I got for y'all, that's $30 and under. I have trying to see if I'm gonna do this as a bundle. I'm just gonna do them. I will give you the 24-hour hard inquiry removal if you have hard inquiries. Okay, I will give you the 24-hour hard inquiry removal, and I will give you 10 custom dispute templates for repossessions, bankruptcies, evictions, charge-offs, student loans. It's 10 of them, okay? 10 of the most important ones that we have all on our credit that they seem to love to just stick on us on our credit report. So I will give you a 10-pack dispute bundle where literally all you do is input your name, okay? It's already drafted up for you. You just put your name and you put your information on there. Sign it and send it off. I will also give you the information to where you don't even have to leave your home and go to the post office and send it off. You can actually go online and send off your disputes. Not only can this help you get your credit score up in 30 days, because that's how long it takes an investigation when you're doing it this route, 30 days, okay? But not only can it help you get your credit score together in 30 days, now you have a digital tool that you can sell, okay? You can go to your friends or cousins or your followers or whatever, say, hey, you know what? I got a 10-pack credit dispute template bundle that I'm selling for $27 a day. You bought it from me for $27. 5 people buy from you for $27. You got your money back plus 4 times over. Okay? This is something you can keep on selling over and over. You don't have to sell it for $27. I'm offering it to you for $27. I normally sell that 10-pack dispute template for $97 all day long. Okay, I don't even think I've ever ran a sale on the 10-pack for under $97. But you can get that if you want that. Okay, and the hard inquiry, which I sell the hard inquiry. I sell the 24-hour have the hard inquiries removed from your credit profile. Those tank your score about 50 points. Nobody will lend to you. Nobody will extend you any amount of credit with more than two hard inquiries on your consumer report, in case you didn't know. You want to know why you're getting denied? You got 5 to 6, 7 hard inquiries because you've been trying to get credit. They will deny you if you have more than two on all three credit bureaus. Two on TransUnion, two on Equifax, two on Experian. So you can have them removed from your credit profile without waiting 2 years in 24 hours or less. Okay, you can have that and the 10-pack credit dispute template for $27. If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. I'm gonna keep it moving real quick because I got 14 minutes to get up out of here. I also have the boss vendors list. If any of you are into, or if you know others, boutiques and vendors lists, these are like the new liquid gold, okay? Because people make a lot of money off these vendors lists. The eyelash vendors, the bourbon vendors, you got all kind of stuff. Wigs. Let me give y'all some more free game. This ain't gonna cost y'all nothing. This is my goodbye gift to y'all. Okay. Anything that I'm offering, snatch it up. Because I won't ever mention it again, and you won't ever have the opportunity. The door is closing, never to be open after this. I'm practically giving this stuff to y'all. Y'all can afford Cardi B and everything else, and afford to invest in yourself, my brothers and my sisters. But I tell all my cousins this. I heard a preacher say this who is no longer living, but he was a real man of God. Not one of them pimps in the pulpit, but a real man of God who spoke the hard, real, raw truth, especially about us. And he said something that nobody never really paid attention to. When I was broke and in the hood hustling, I used to say, I'm going to start a diaper business. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to start a diaper business is because when you come in this world, you need diapers. And when you leave it, you're going to need diapers. Somewhere in between, some people have leaks and they need diapers too. So I'm always going to have me a business that's in season and out of season. That was just my mindset. But when I came across him, he was like, we need to invest in a hair business. And when I went and looked up the stats, how much the Chinese people make off of us, $336 million every single year just on hair care products. We melanated people spend $1.9 trillion a year, and $336 million go to hair care products alone. Y'all in the wrong business. This vendors list has celebrity hair, mink hair, different color. I mean, for the low. And that's why it's called a vendors list. You get action to stuff. You got Pandora bracelets. You got Apple AirPods. You got, you name it, cell phone cases, bounce houses. You want to do the little backdrops, the illuminated signs. You have so much inside. It's literally over like 100 plus different vendors. Children's clothes, purses, you name it, clothing, you name it, inside this vendors list. You can get that for $27. Okay. I said 30 minutes, and these are $30 or under. So for $27, you can get this vendors list. Let me tell you something right now. I done made $10,000 off the vendors list just by itself. Go to Facebook. Here's a hint. Go to Facebook, look for vendors. Okay, go in there and start you an engagement post. Don't go in and people stuff trying to sell nothing in their groups. They know if you a shark or you come to take away from the group or add, but you can add a conversation. Okay, you can go look on the vendors list once you purchase it. Be like, what y'all think about these glasses? These hot or not for the summer? And then let people be like, wow, yeah, I need that. Glad you asked. Here's my link. Copy it. Okay. Here's the whole vendors list. You get access straight directly to the vendor, and you get them for low. Okay, AirPods and stuff that people out here paying hundreds of dollars for, get them for $10, $15. Nikes, matching outfits, swimsuits. Listen, it's gonna be swim time. So this vendors list will make you a lot of money. Okay, been selling it. Been selling it. Made over $10,000 off a low ticket product. This is a low ticket product. Okay, so if you want that, put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Okay. See what else I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna do about maybe 2 or 3 more of the 30 and under. Let's see what's on this list over here. Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Did y'all like what I just did with y'all on demonstrating how you can actually go and create money with businesses and things of that sort? Also with print on demand products. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. You have to see it so you understand exactly what you're going to be going after. All right. We're gonna come over here back to our chat bot. Say, hey cousin, create me a image on a transparent background that I can use all right. So since I'm going to be running a social media, I'm about to make this business owner a lot of money. Okay. First, we got the ebook. That's a stream. Now we're going to have some merch. Would you like to get your dog a little tote bag? Glad you asked. What about a tumbler for when you're on your walk? Okay. What about a journal? So you can actually journal your pet behaviors, when they went to the groom, how many weeks was it before, whatever the case may be. Okay. We about to get real jiggy with it. Hey, it's the summertime. You need your dog a shirt. You want to represent your brand on you want to sell this so that the dogs who come and get groomed by you can actually wear a shirt with your advertisement on it so that they doggy friends can come and find you too. It's all about promotion and marketing. Would you like that too? Because that'll be for another upsell. Okay. I've been and got every bit of $2,000 a month out of you. Call upsells. Hey, you got that for 500. You like to add this to your cart? What about this to your cart? Because I'm gonna make you money. See, real investors don't worry about how much it's gonna cost me. That's what broke people do. Real investors, their main concern, how much it's gonna make me. If I can see my money coming back, I'm 1,000% all in, friends. All I need to do is see my money coming back. And then I get to see my money coming back over and over and over. It's a no-brainer. I give you 1,500, and then I could turn around and get 15,000. Okay, bet. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all what I'm finna do, okay? I want y'all to pay attention real quick. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because of the next offer that I'm gonna offer y'all. I want you to see it at work. I want you to see exactly what you're gonna be getting, what you're gonna be benefited from. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and take this doggy thing over here. If you guys here, let me put the payment information to some of y'all about bounce out. And I promise y'all it ain't gonna be too much longer after this one. I only got 2 more opportunities, but I like you to see what you're gonna get and how it can benefit you. Okay. I don't ever want to be up here and be no salesman. I could have just stayed on the street and sold dope. I'm not a salesman, I'm a servant. So I want to make sure But you know exactly how this is going to benefit you and make you some money. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to download that. It's so cute. That really is so cute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on this because I need to download it. Save it like that. We're going to stop the share. Let me show y'all. Okay, this is the image that it created for me. I just downloaded it, saved it up there. I might be able to work with two hands right now, okay? Then I'm going to come over here and I am going to go to catalog. I'm going to see I'm going to go ahead and just type in pets because I want to see what they got for pets. All right. They got some pet tags. They got a pet bed. They got a pet bandana, another pet tag. They got a pet bowl. They got a retractable leash. Okay, they got a pet tank top, a collar, and they got a pet hat. All right, let's see what we're going to get. We're going to go with this. Okay, I'm just going to click on it. I'm not responsible for shipping nothing out. I'm not responsible for dealing with customers. My bad. I didn't even switch it over here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let me go back. Let me hit the back button so I can show you what I did. Came over here, searched up pets. It brought up everything in the pet category that it had available. As you can see here. Okay. I went on ahead and selected this one right here. When the dog is out. Pet tank top. Like I said, I don't got to deal with no customers, no shipping, no nothing, no none of that. I'm only responsible for the image. So this is shipped from the United States, has a 9.4 rating. Okay, the price of it is $22.71 plus shipping. They have it in 2 to 2.5 days. Come in size medium to extra large. It comes in 4 different colors. If I like this and want to go with it, oops, okay, then what I do is I just go ahead and hit start designing right here. Boom. I am going to upload that image that I just downloaded from ChatGPT. Okay, it's almost done loading right here. Boom, just like that. Let me see if I could. Okay. Once that's in there like that, we just gonna hit preview. Okay, that's what it's gonna look like off the dog. This is what it's gonna look like underneath the belly. Okay, if I want something here, then I just hit edit. I go back. This is gonna be the front. Oh, so it's only on one side. So yeah, that's gonna be the back. That's gonna be under the belly of the dog, where the legs and stuff comes out. It's gonna be all white. They can pick more than if they wanted a black color or whatever. And this is going to be what it's going to look like on the dog. So now I could say, hey, put a QR code from their website right here or somewhere, and now their pet could have some merch to represent where they go get cleaned at. Okay, it doesn't just have to be something for like for a dog to wear. It could actually be, let's get out of here. Let's hit the back button on that. It could be a dog tag. It could be a pet bowl. Dog owners love bowls. Okay. Yeah, I want to go with this. Let's just hit start designing. All it's going to ask me to do is upload my device, my image. Again, it's going to show up right there. Let me minimize it a little bit so that everything fits right there like that. And then we're just going to preview it. That's what the bowl's going to look like. Okay. That's what it's going to look like with some dog food in it. So I don't even have to have the bowl in my possession. All I need is images. She can sell this with just the images because it gives you the mock-ups. If I say, well, I don't like that and I actually want the design all over the bowl, then I'll just go ahead and select that. And now the pattern is all over the bowl. Okay, and that's what it's going to look like. The front, the back, okay, with some context on it. That's what it's going to look like. So I can sell merch. You got a dog shirt, you got a dog bowl, and you got a tumbler that I can go and create you, okay, for an extra upsell. Right? If you guys want the craft of currency, how to do that, put a 3 in the chat. That's the third one that I will give you. That one's $30. Okay. It is literally fully loaded with how you can actually use AI to make you some money and be in business by the same day. You don't even got to wait till tonight. It literally takes you 5-10 minutes. I'll show you how to create websites, all kind of stuff. Let me tell you, I'm not thirsty to sell this. Okay. That's not the reason why I'm selling it. When I ran it for $500, literally, because I'll show you some stuff where you can make you legitimately $5,000 to $10,000 every single month. Pets is a Pets is a very big niche. Excuse me, y'all. It's time to go because my husband's struggling with the twins, as always. But you there are so many different ways to make money with AI, and I'll show you a lot of different ways. Okay, so if you want the craft of currency, you can get that for $30 as well. I only got two more. Okay, let's see which other ones I'm gonna give y'all. I will give you how to go secure at least, I'll say, $200,000 in funding. Okay, the whole entire blueprint. Whether you got good credit or bad credit, it's gonna give you the whole entire blueprint, how to get started, where to go to, who gonna give you the funding. Okay, whole 9 yards, and get up to $250,000 in funding. What bank's gonna pull from where? Okay, how to actually hide your debt to income, how you can actually go get you an EIN number and create a business, because really all you need is an EIN number. You need an LLC for banking purposes and stuff like that. But to build business credit, you just need an EIN. How you can create you an EIN in 10 minutes, start building business credit on it, go after big funding that way, or on the personal side. I will give you guys that whole entire play, how to get $200,000 in funding. Okay, regardless to where your credit is, there's some people in there that will fund you with 500, but I just got to be real with you, okay? You can consider that more so like emergency. What I'm showing you right now, you can pay yourself $500 for doing somebody's marketing instead of versus you borrowing $500 to $1,000 putting yourself in debt. Just being honest. But you do have the opportunity, to fix my camera, to build you some business credit. Okay, you do have the opportunity to build some business credit and go after funding, and you can do that in 30 to 45 days. So I will give y'all that for $30. Okay, I will give you the whole entire setup. Anything that I give you, you can resell. So it's not only going to benefit you, it's going to benefit you. They want to crash, US dollar. I got something in the digital space. Can you use number 4 to get someone else funded? Absolutely. I created me a whole funding app, brother. Absolutely. I created me a whole entire funding app. Because if you know how to do it, then you can do it for everybody else. That's just the missing piece. The missing piece is I don't know how to do it. Okay. But if I know where to go and who got the money, yeah, bet. I know exactly what they looking for, bet. Hey, you got a 580? I can go get you $75,000 right now. Who here has a 580? You know, maybe one of the other requirements is no more than 2 hard inquiries on a credit report and no negative accounts. Who here has a 580, no more than 2 hard inquiries and no negative items being reported on their account? And then they just raise their hand in the comments. I do. Cool. Let's go. Let me get you funded. Because now you know this bank or this lending will do a 580 as long as they ain't got no more than 2 hard inquiries and no negative accounts. So yeah, you got the blueprint, okay? That's number 4. If you want that, put that in the chat, you guys. And I'm about to get up out of here with this last one. That is $30 and under in 30 minutes. And I think about 5 minutes over. Oh, I got to let you know I got another website customer. It's for a car rental site. Yes, all praises. Okay, all praises. Brother, you going crazy. Go crazy. Run it up. Thank you for sharing that too. Thank you for always coming over here sharing your wins. And for people who don't know, what I value about men's reviews and opinions is they're not emotional like women. Okay? Women are emotional buyers. Men are not. They got to see it working. So in order for you to get their stamp of approval, it has to work. And everything Brother Cliff has done, he has done it, and he has found great success and rewards or implementation on it. He has created so many different things. So shout out to you, Brother Cliff. Keep it up. Keep grinding harder. The last one that I am going to give y'all, you guys, is I will give you the $10,000, and this gonna be the only time, okay? I will give you the $10,000. They're not gonna do no credit check. They're gonna do a soft pull. I'm gonna let you know that now. This ain't no hard inquiry, no credit check. This is more so based on ideas. Okay, what you gonna do with the $10,000 when we give it to you? So more than anything, your story is gonna matter, right? I give you step by step what you need to put here, what you need to put there. This is exactly here. And it's not generic. It's not everybody puts this here. If something don't apply to you, then don't put it. Okay, I'm never going to tell you to do anything fraudulent, but I gave you a template of exactly how to fill it out and exactly how to get guaranteed $10,000 in your bank account in the next 7 to 10 days, which is the equivalent of Monday through Friday for 1 week, Monday through Friday for the second week. So about 2 weeks, you can have this $10,000, and it is the step-by-step framework, okay? I sell it by itself for $97. All of this stuff I'm offering you, I sell it for way more than I'm offering it to you. But these are things that I am just giving to y'all on my way out, okay? This is a gift. So the $10,000 SBA play, whether you're a business or a sole proprietor, they got money out there, okay? and you can go get you some. If y'all want that, put a 5 in the chat. That is $30 as well. So the last three is 30 and the first two is 27. Anybody want any of those items before I jump off? Because you can't get them after I jump off. If you want them, you're going to pay me full price. So if you do want to take advantage of any of the opportunities right now, information is on the screen. Okay. Right above the ticker that says on live only discounted opportunities, because it's only on live. You got to catch it with both hands or it goes away. Okay. I come here when I'm led to, and I do what I'm led to do. And this is what I'm led to do. You want to get your hands on any of those, I will give you guys about maybe 2 minutes. If you have any questions, here's the time to ask me any questions, okay? If you can get it out and get it answered in 2 minutes, I definitely will do so. If not, I am out, y'all. I am out, I am out, I am out. I didn't even get to the AI agents. I got so many emails about that, but yeah, that's when you get to that big money. I have to come back here on another time. I might have to break these up like small like this, okay? Just to get out what I have to offer you guys that will literally change your life. Do not go up against the grain, ride the wave. As long as it don't cost you to compromise, as long as it don't cost you to do something that you feel what I'm saying, it's not ethical or integral or moral, then get in on this. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I might have to come back, but it's supposed to be in this category. Okay. If you want to know how to create coloring books and journals, which are number one sellers with AI. Okay. With AI, I'll just show y'all real quick what I'm talking about while I'm talking about this. I will give you how to create, I will give you how to create the coloring books. Okay. Because you can make a lot of money on the coloring books. Told you I will hook this person up. Okay. I told it. And of course you wouldn't start off with, hey, just create me a coloring book. You got to know exactly the lines, whether you want dark lines. You got to make sure that it's a real coloring book. Okay. 2, 3, 5 vendors list, craft the currency, and 10K play sounds excellent. All right, get your payments in. Get your payments in. I got you covered. Okay. What I will tell you is that if I can get to the emails, especially when you order in multiple things, then I will. I'm gonna go relieve Mr. Marcus of duty with the twins and get them piped down. So if I can get to it instantly tonight, then I will. If not, then y'all already know. More than likely, I put in every description. If I'm having multiple sales, give me about a day or two, okay? But I will tell you that you will have these emails by tomorrow for sure, okay? I'll make sure you're ready to go. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And show you. I asked her to create me a coloring book. So I will show you how to create coloring books. This ain't just for puppies. This is coloring books for stress relief, anxiety. It can be adult coloring books. It can be relationship coloring books. You can cook cookbooks, coloring books. There is over, and I'm going to give you all the niches that you can create coloring books in. Okay. Children with autism, dental coloring books. This is another way for you to make a side hustle. Hey, Dennis, Y'all missing money by not having coloring books right here on your tables. These can be uploaded to Amazon KDP, where now Amazon will handle the distribution and delivery. All you got to do is upload it. It's too many ways to get paid out here, y'all. Too many ways to get paid. I use my coloring books quiet as kept. Okay, it's a secret that I'm gonna share with y'all before I take this video down. I use my coloring books for advertisement, straight up. Okay, my coloring books advertise, tells a story, but it also advertises whatever my mentorships, my community, my ebook. It's a marketing for me. And they're really hot on TikTok. Instagram now has a shop. YouTube now has a shop. Like I said, you can tap into other people's audience. All right, y'all. I got 60 seconds and I'm out. I'm gonna let y'all hear this real quick before I go. And when I end this, it's a wrap. Okay. When I end this, it is a wrap. We are done. Can't get these opportunities no more, and we be good to go. Let me go ahead and play this real quick. This will give me 60 seconds exactly where I want to be, and I'm out.
What separates legends from the average? What separates the 1% from the rest of this world? There will come a time in your life where you will ask yourself this question. Haven't you lived here long enough? You've been in doubt and fear and uncertainty and confusion and comparison long enough. Haven't you been depressed long enough? Haven't you been broke long enough? Haven't you been broken and fractured and defeated and demoralized long enough? You still think you have time, but I came here to sound an alarm in your hearts, to let you know that tomorrow is not promised. I'm convinced that there's somebody listening to me who refuses to stay where they are, who will make the decision to separate yourself from the average. I want you to consider this my personal invitation to you into the 1%. This is not about a socioeconomic background. This is not about how much money you make or the car that you drive. This chiefly is about the person you become, metaphorically.
Okay? This is all about the person you're going to become. I love y'all. For those over here on Instagram, go ahead and DM me. Okay? I know you can't see the information over here, and then when I try to share it from this viewpoint, I guess it's flipped around so it looks mirrored. But if you guys are interested in any of those opportunities, I will leave the options open for about 15, 20 minutes. I'll check before I wind it down and settle in my day. But if you are interested, then go ahead and hit the DM, and yeah, just send it for 3 and 5 multiple streams growing. All right, let's go. See, I ain't in Texas at home. I would ring the bell, okay? But that is my congratulations. Let's roll, okay? Let's go. Ain't nothing gonna stop us but us. So congratulations, shout out to you for being an action taker. And that's why you're a money maker. And that's why you're a history changer. That's why you're a generational curse breaker, because you're an action taker. Faith is now, not later. Peace.